Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Preeti Mehta, a senior consultant in pediatric hematology, oncology, and bone marrow transplant at SRCC Children's Hospital, managed by Narayana Health. I have I have come today to talk to you regarding childhood leukemia. What are the causes? What are the symptoms? And how we can treat these children. So, when we talk of childhood leukemia, what are the causes of childhood leukemia? I wish somebody could tell us that this is the particular cause of childhood leukemia. There are a lot of hypotheses which are floating as to whether the child has any genetic predisposition, or there are environmental factors or dietary factors, but a particular factor has not been pinpointed as yet. So it's very difficult to pinpoint why a particular child gets it and why another doesn't get it. So this is a common anxiety and worry that the parents come with, that have we done anything wrong as far as the food is concerned, as far as the environment is concerned, but not really. We don't know what are all the compounding factors which are giving rise to this type of leukemia. Now, how will you spot that the child has childhood leukemia? When you find certain symptoms in the child, like unexplained fatigue, the child comes home and says, and I'm feeling so tired, I cannot drag along with my regular activities, I cannot go on to my sports activities. You should not take it lightly, but see whether the child is getting anemic or he has some other symptoms which is making him fatigued and tired. Secondly, petechiae and purpurae all over the body, which are not explained. It can also be a symptom of childhood leukemia. Unexplained weight loss. Any symptoms which are persistent, prolonged, and unexplainable should be looked after. The next is that if you feel a lump anywhere in the body, the lymph node, it's because of the lymph node enlargement, either in the neck or in the axilla or inguinal area. You should not take it lightly and seek help. The child may have persistent fevers which cannot be explained or has bleeding from the nose. Then this all does not need to be taken lightly. Growing pains normally occur in children at the night because they are tired after a long day's activity. But if the child has pain during the day and is not localized to a particular region, this could be a symptom of leukemia which should not be taken lightly. Certain types of myeloid leukemias can come just with gum hypertrophy. So if you are seeing the child, you should be vigilant, checking your child's mouth also regularly. If the child is having this anemia along with the other symptoms of feeling tired, just look at his gums and see if they've swollen. Because acute monocytic leukemia, a type of acute myeloid leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer, can come with just gum hypertrophy. And I have detected a acute myeloid leukemia with just gum hypertrophy. So the parents need to be vigilant and keep examining the child irrespective of how older the child is. In boys, especially testicular swellings can predispose are an indication of acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So while giving a bath, the mother should be vigilant that there is no abnormal testicular swelling that has happened. If there is CNS involvement in childhood leukemias, the children can come with early morning headaches along with vomiting, which can early morning headaches along with vomiting, which should raise suspicion about childhood leukemia. So these are the common symptoms that the child can come with. And now, how do we treat it? So there is definitely a treatment for both varieties of childhood leukemia, acute lymphoblastic leukemia and acute myeloid leukemia. The treatment modalities, the drugs of chemotherapy are different for both the conditions, and the duration is also different. For that, you need to go to an expert to get the child investigated and treated. One common thing that parents do is they take their children to adult oncologists, which I feel is no longer required because there are so many pediatric hematologists, oncologists around. Just like for a cough cold, you run to a pediatrician. It's time that parents realize that for childhood leukemias also they need to seek help from a pediatric oncologist and not an adult oncologist. Thank you.